Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Clifford Nikorsky podcast. I hope all you dusty little lizards and cats with broken tails that will never grow back. You see what I did there? It's the opposite of the normal. That's what the world is like for me right now. The opposite of normal. And that's okay. I'm existing. I've had tragedy strike in my life. Bunch of things happening. Cut off. Relationship with a nasty dad. What else is going on? I heard somebody say the other day that that McDonald's employees are making $20 an hour. Some make over $20 an hour. But the way they said it, it really stuck out to me. They were kind of in contempt of these McDonald's employees. Like, I should be making way more money than someone at McDonald's. Okay? I work in an office. I do this. I do that. I went to school. My job should be making me way more money than a McDonald's employee. At least double. It got me thinking. The McDonald's employee should be making $50 an hour because they have to serve food to the most horrible people. People are awful and people are stupid. And you're sitting there and you're trying to take their order, you're trying to do your job, and you get nasty people that come through the drive-thru, that walk up into the store. First of all, if they're coming into the dining room area, they're nasty people. They're going into the bathroom and taking little bum baths and shooting up, just emptying their bowels and making a mess. Because they don't have to deal with it. They're like, yeah, oh no, I got shit on the toilet seat. Oh well. Good thing I don't have to clean that up. It's not mine. It's not my house. So, you get nasty people. And you know what also is gross too? Often in the public restrooms, you'll see the toilet seat cover that somebody peed on. And so now you've got that thin tissue paper on the toilet seat, just kind of glued, just kind of paper mache'd onto the toilet seat. And then the workers gotta come and clean that up. You look down at the floor and there's little toilet paper twists laying all over the floor. Little shit-covered toilet paper twists from people who are wiping, and they don't give you the best toilet paper. And so you're in there grinding away, trying to wipe, and the toilet paper kind of rolls and twists and then falls down to the floor. So, the employees now, for $20 an hour, they gotta go in there, clean up all your little shit twists and pubic hairs and paper mache toilet seat covers and all kinds of foul things. You ever go in there and someone's just like, I have to put everything paper in this bathroom's going in the toilet now. And they just fill it up. And then people walk up to the toilet and they see this toilet's clearly clogged, and then they just pee in it anyways. I'm gonna just add to this disgusting cesspool of human waste and just pee on top of it because I have to pee. And this is the toilet you've provided me with. And it seems as though that the customer or whoever's in there, there's a lot of people, they just stop by to take a shit. Hey, I was in the neighborhood, just stopped by to take a shit. I'm not buying anything, and I'm gonna leave a big mess in there. And bye, thank you. And so the employees got to clean this up, and then they do that stuff in between serving humans, horrible little humans, who all think that like, you know, this is their personal experience. I'm in McDonald's, I'm in line. This line's long. I don't know what these other people are doing in line, but I'm in the back of it and I'm not happy. Why am I in this long line? What's taking so long for me to get my food? And maybe they've argued with their significant other or just having a bad day. And they think that the other humans in the building who are there to get their food all have to be subject to their mood. You know what I mean? They're in there like, oh, don't mess with me today. And again, I go over this a lot, but if you're in a bad mood and you're in a public space, you have to take all your emotions and thoughts and feelings and you gotta put them aside. Because right now you're in line. What if someone has a miserable life, but today, for some miracle, they've been blessed with a day where they just are feeling kind of good today. And they finally get one little break, you know? Maybe it's the whole day, but most likely it's probably, 45 minutes out of their miserable life that they're kind of feeling good. Like they can go on. This isn't so bad. I can't wait to get this food. They just released the Menendez brothers on Netflix. I'm gonna go watch it. Are you sure you want to watch that? Because it looks, just by the poster and knowing that it was created by Brad Falchuk from American Horror Story and Ryan Murphy. Just knowing that those two produced this project, it's gonna be kind of unnecessarily sexy and gay. It's a very horrible story about two brothers who claimed that they were getting raped by their father and abused, and they finally snapped and killed their parents. But if you look at the poster for the Menendez brothers show on Netflix coming out, you'll see that they're kind of hot and they're shirtless and they're kind of touching each other in a very sexy way. And so Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk, when they get involved in something, it doesn't matter if it's Nurse Ratched. It's gonna get hot, it's gonna get horny, and it's gonna get gay. And unnecessarily. It's not who cares if it's gay? It's just that when it's unnecessarily super gay. Like, this is the Menendez brothers. Why are they so hot in the poster, touching each other's shirtless bodies, when we know damn well this is a story of being molested by your father and beaten and terrorized as a child, and then results in blowing your parents away with a shotgun in the living room? So this guy's all excited to get his McDonald's and get home and start streaming this because there's about 8 hours of incest, sexy, hot incest to watch and murder. And then you come in with your bad mood and you're grumpy and you're mean and you're looking at people like, don't get in my way. This is not the day. Meanwhile, if we all behave that way, it would just be people walking around like drunken Vikings, just bumping into each other and it resulting in fist fights and murder in the streets and just everyone. There would never be a peaceful moment ever, especially in a crowded city like LA with a high population. There's no way we're all gonna have a good day together. You know, I would say 85% of the people in LA are having a shitty day. So then this guy gets up to the register and he's going, let's see. And of course, he behaves as if he hasn't been going to McDonald's since birth and doesn't know that menu, you know, by heart right now. You know what's on the menu. I could go down the menu right now. Quarter pounder with cheese. Double quarter pounder. Whatever sandwich it is, then add double to it. You know, so Big Mac. You can get a cheeseburger, double cheeseburger. Just a hamburger without cheese. French fries, soft serve ice cream, a cookie, an apple pie, chicken nuggets, and then for some reason they have like 25 different variations of grilled chicken sandwich. And then they have the hot and spicy fried or just the regular fried soggy chicken sandwich. And that's pretty much it. Unless you're going into the McCafe, and let me tell you this much, there's nothing exotic on there. There's no chai tea latte. Oh, you don't say chai and tea. Chai means tea. Well, I don't care. I like getting it wrong. Chai tea latte, please. I'd like a chai tea. Is that what it's called? So you get there's none of that there. You get a regular coffee, hot or iced, vanilla latte, hot or iced, a macchiato with 6 gallons of caramel, or you get a McFlurry, and there might be a couple flavors, but usually the guy who's hemming and hawing right at the beginning, he's not starting with the McFlurry, so he doesn't need to look at the flavors right now. Anyways, so this guy's hemming and hawing, looking at the flavors. Sorry, I just realized that I passed my exit because I got a little lost in this really important story I'm telling. So he's hemming and hawing at the counter, and the person's waiting there for him to place his order, and then he finally sees what he wants on the menu, and he orders his slop with a bad attitude and a dead face, and the lady or guy that's serving him food, they're just like being talked to by a very rude person. So that's all day, much less when you get in the fist fights and people going, "You got my order wrong." And sometimes they do get the order wrong. But, mistakes happen when you're serving thousands of people a day. Just scooping up slop, throwing it out to the people all day. Then you got the scam artists. The guy's coming in there. He's got one bite left of his Big Mac, and he goes, "Oh, this had pickles on it. I'd appreciate it if you were paying me or compensate me. I might just take another one if you got one laying around back there. I'm kind of full from that burger with pickles. Maybe you just give me a McFlurry. That's not too much to ask." So you got those guys, all these people screaming, yelling. Then you get into the nighttime, everybody's pissed drunk and clowning around at the drive-thru and throwing their drink on you for TikTok. And it's just a goddamn nightmare serving the public. These people deserve to make more money than $20 an hour. $20 ain't enough to deal with this kind of nonsense. Then you're back there and you got your coworkers, you got kids who are working with you who are just getting so high that they can't even stand it. You can't count on them for anything, and they're mopping with these gloves on, and they don't take the gloves off, and then they're going to get the food and grabbing it, and you're trying to be like, "No, don't do that, don't do that," and they're going, "What? Wait, what? All right, never mind, you already touched the fries. We don't have time to make new fries." So there's too much going on. I got news for you. After the government did the Project Mockingbird, experiments on society, they took all your data, followed you around. They know everything you buy, everything you do, every move you make, everything you like on social media. They know everything about society. And you know what the results are? Something beautiful. None of it means too much. People are stupid. Most people in society that go around every day are stupid, and they just take what's given to them. They know that people like to complain. It's like a pleasure to complain. Just, "What do you got for me today?" And then you drop something on them. The president is passing a law where immigrants can come into your home and make themselves food and live there for months at a time, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you have to keep going to work and make money and buying groceries, and you can't ask them to stop doing that, eating your groceries and stuff. "I was gonna make, lasagna tonight. Who used all the marinara sauce?" And then some guy looks up at you. "I ate the marinara sauce. I did." And you can't do anything about it. And so then people get to complain, and they love it. They love it. When they heard about P. Diddy possibly diddling Justin Bieber and stuff, people were happy. They were like, "Oh, that's so upsetting." And they were so excited to be upset. They'd rather it happen so they have something to be upset about than to have not happened and their life remain boring and meaningless. They're going, oh man, did you hear what he did to Justin Bieber? Not one person said, "Is Justin Bieber gonna be alright?" that little kid has been dancing and singing and putting on quite a show since he was a little child, entertaining us when we needed it most. And now we find out P. Diddy was diddling him. And nobody feels bad for him. They're just excited by the news. Like, guess what? They're more emotionally involved in the guess what part. They're get really pumped on. Guess what I just found out? People are very excited at the concept of celebrities drinking babies' blood and doing evil satanic ceremonies, and people would prefer that celebrities did do that and they can find out about it and then react to it, rather than celebrities just be boring. Like, oh, John Travolta. And people are like, he's worshiping Satan. Oh, he worships Satan to make Face Off? Satan was involved in Saturday Night Fever. I feel like Satan would have been involved in some better quality acting and films. Because it's kind of sad. You summon a demon, you do all this devil worship, you're sacrificing children, you're drinking their blood, you're doing all these rituals, and at the end of the day, you get hog wild. John Travolta, Tim Allen, hit the streets on their motorcycles and go on a road trip as older men, just, hey, I'm John Travolta. And that's what you get. And then you got Tim Allen doing Tool Time, doing Home Improvement. That's what you get with all the summoning of demons and stuff. Feels like we could have done something more interesting while we had the demons out. Just if you ask me. Feel like we could have got more bang for our buck. Well, you got the demons out of hell and into our dimension, traveling through dimensions, and they get here and they make the movie Blank Check. It just seems a little crazy, So, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with this world. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm just gonna stop right there, Enough is enough. Have a good experience, whatever time it is. So let's just go through this. If it's morning and you're hearing this, hey, have a great day. If it's nighttime or late afternoon, hey, have a good afternoon, have a good evening. That's for you. And that's that. Bye.